Today we're going to sit down with the owner and broker in charge, Robby Wilkins, and talk about the business he spent the last 40 years building here in Lexington County. In the early part of your career, what did you do in practicing law, and how has that helped you in your real estate career?
Well, again, you keep hearing me talk about my father. I was very blessed. He was the #1 estate planning lawyer in South Carolina and maybe in the country. So when I got out of law school, I went into the estate planning business with my father. It helps when I deal with families because I understand all the tax consequences and estate planning procedures that they should go through. And I don't practice law anymore, but when I meet with a family, they understand that I have the knowledge on the tax side and the estate planning side to put the best model together for where they should go with their real estate planning.
Besides normal brokerage activities, what do you encourage your real estate agents to do?
We're a very different real estate company from the national companies that you're typically familiar with. I encourage all of my real estate agents to be principals in a deal. Gregory, my son, who works for me, we've built 39-unit affordable housing projects. We've done all kinds of things where he's in the deal. I would say I do 2 to 3 deals a year with my agents, and it's just training them to follow in my footsteps and being good developers in and around the town of Lexington.
When you're working with a landowner and they have some serious concerns about traffic or, environmental concerns for what could happen to Lexington when they develop their property, how do you address those?
All landowners have concerns. Most of these landowners have had these tracts in their families for generations, and just like my family. But Lexington has changed. We have traffic, it's not going away. We have regulations that make development much tougher than they were 20 years ago. They will only get tougher in the future. That actually has an impact on land value, because the tougher the regs are, sometimes it reduces the value of land. It's all driven, though, by the school district. People are coming to Lexington because we have one of the top school districts in the state of South Carolina. Growth is not going away. Traffic is not going away. Regulations aren't going away. Those are just things that you need somebody very skilled at who can navigate that entire process.
Speaking of regulations, what should someone know when purchasing a lot on Lake Murray to build their dream house?
#1, we just got what's called the Lake Murray Overlay District. That was put in place by council about a year ago. If you're in a planned subdivision greater than 9 lots, there's a pretty onerous buffering restriction that's in place. Septic tanks are getting harder and harder to get approved. Most places on the lake do not have sewer. The 100-foot minimum width of a lot that allows you to get a dock is a tough thing, because we're ending up with pieces that are harder to develop, and they're going to have wetlands, environmentally sensitive areas on them, all kinds of other rules and regs that just make it harder. So you've got to have a skilled agent take you through the process to get you on the right lot.